estimated 117 million lakes across the globe cover about 4% of the area not occupied by glaciers. Researchers have counted only lakes with an area of about half a hectare and more. We are talking about an area of 51,799,976 square kilometers of the earth covered with lake water. Then join us to introduce you to some of these great lakes in the world. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon to get video updates. Number 10. Great Slave Lake. It is located in northwestern Canada and is the deepest lake in northern Canada. With a depth of just over 614 meters, Great Slave Lake covers an area of about 25,899 square kilometers and is frozen most of the year. The city of Yellowknife, the capital of the Northwest Territories, is located on the north shore of the lake with a population of over 20,000. Named after the Great Slave Indians, the lake is full of salmon and whitefish, but much of the area is filled with miners who first mined gold and now diamonds. Lake Great Slave is also an anchor for rowing boats and peripherals for survivors of the Animal Planet documentary Ice Lake Rebels. Number 9. Lake Malawi. Lake Malawi, about 354 kilometers southeast of Lake Tanganyika, is divided into 3 states, Malawi, Mozambique, and Tanzania, of which only Malawi is known as Lake Malawi. In 2 other countries and elsewhere in Africa, it is called Lake Nyasa. The lake, with a length of 579 kilometers and a width of 75 kilometers, covers an area of 28,489 square kilometers. If you want to go to Malawi or Nyasa, it is not bad to know that this lake is known as a rich habitat for fish. More than 1,000 species of the cichlid family live in the lake, which is also home to hippos, crocodiles and monkeys. Number 8. Great Bear Lake. At 31,079 square kilometers, covered by cold water and ice, Great Bear Lake is the largest lake located entirely in Canada, in the northwestern part of the country, in eastern Alaska. The Arctic Circle passes through the northern part of the irregular lake, which has 5 distinct angles. The surface of Lake Great does not freeze for 4 months of the year, but the rest of the months remain frozen. The lake was largely pristine, but the past has varied. By extracting uranium in the early 20th century, the Canadian government dumped about 750,000 tons of uranium-contaminated mining in Lake Great. Exploratory exploration is currently underway in the area to discover oil resources. Number 7. Lake Baikal. This lake is known as the oldest and deepest freshwater lake in the world, and its deepest part is 1.6 kilometers deep. Lake Baikal contains 20% of all fresh water on Earth. More than 300 streams and rivers flow into the lake, although one of them, the Angara, ends the other way. Lake Baikal is the only freshwater habitat for guinea pigs in the world. Lake Baikal, about 20 to 25 million years ago, like Lake Tanganyika in Africa, which is located in a rift on the continent, where, according to scientists, tectonic plates will one day separate and form a different climate, was formed. Number 6. Lake Tanganyika. Tanganyika is known as the longest lake in the world. It is only 72 kilometers wide but stretches for about 672 kilometers, stretching from north to south, ending in Burundi, the long border between Tanzania and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and ending in Zambia, which covers an area of approximately 33,669 square kilometers. This freshwater lake is one of the largest and deepest in the world and contains more than 2,000 different species of plants and animals. Of these, more than 600 species can be found in Tanganyika alone. The lake is about 12 million years old along the Great African Valley due to a rupture between 2 large tectonic plates on the continent, was formed. Number 5. Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan is known as the 3rd largest lake in the world and is the only lake in the United States. The surface of this lake, with a length of 494 kilometers and a width of 189 kilometers, covers an area of more than 56,979 square kilometers. It is connected to Lake Huron through the Strait of Mackinac, which is why many scientists consider the two to be one lake. The coastline in the northern part of the lake is largely uninhabited. But along its southern and western coasts, from Gary, Indiana, all of Chicago to Milwaukee and to Green Bay is crowded. There are several fishing spots in the lake for salmon and various types of duck. Number 4, Lake Huron. Lake Huron is the third largest freshwater lake in the world, covering an area of more than 59,569 square kilometers, and its widest point is 397 kilometers long. Like many lakes in Canada, part of it is the largest water reservoir in the country. Much of Lake Huron's water comes from the St. Mary's River, which flows from Lake Superior and, to a lesser extent, Lake Michigan, through the Strait of Mackinac. Manitoulin Island is the largest freshwater island in the world, located in the northern part of Lake Huron in Ontario, Canada, and has more than 100 lakes of its own, which are home to about 13,000 people a year. Number 3, Lake Victoria. Lake Victoria is the second largest freshwater lake in the world, irrigated mainly by rainwater, not rivers and streams. With a distance of 402 kilometers from shore to shore, this lake is also known as the longest lake. But on average, depending on the weather fluctuations and rainfall, it is only about 41 meters deep. Lake Victoria was once thought to be the great source of the Nile River in Africa. But the Nile, like Victoria, is mostly irrigated by rainwater. Victoria has more than 3,000 islands in Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania, most of which are inhabited. The Assisi Islands in the northwestern part of the lake are an archipelago of 84 islands with at least one golf course and resort. Number 2, Lake Superior. The largest freshwater lake in the world is very large and can hold all the water of large lakes as much as the water of 3 Erie lakes. The lake's surface is about the size of the U.S. state of Maine, with 10% of the world's unfrozen freshwater stored in Lake Superior. The American poet Henry Wadsworth Longfellow mentions a lake called Kachigomee in the Song of Hiawatha. Canadian singer-songwriter Gordon Lightfoot composed the song The Legend of Edmund Fitzgerald, in memory of the victims of the 1975 sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald, with 29 crew members in the same lake, performed, used the same name. Number 1, Caspian Sea. The Caspian Sea is known as the Sea, in part because of its size and salt water. But geographically, because it is not connected to the sea or ocean and is located below sea level, it is considered by many people as a lake. With an area of 39,367 square kilometers, its crater is about 5 times larger than the second lake on the list, the Superior. 5 countries, Iran, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, and Russia, surround the Caspian Sea. On the border between Europe and Asia, the Caspian Sea is a closed basin because there is no outflow from the lake. The Volga River, the longest river in Europe, supplies much of the Caspian Sea. In total, the Caspian Sea contains almost 40% of all river water in the world. Thank you for watching.